today, man?
Good, how are you?
Got the GoPro strapped on?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, dude. Alright, take the back as far as you can. And then just go ahead and start paddling. You're all good to go. Feel free to take off those helmets if you would like to. That navy blue really attracts the alligators. If you see any alligators, just tap those helmets. Got me? Okay, I was just joking, no alligators. But the most dangerous thing that we are going to find out here in the water are the people swimming around. So same deal, right on the head, all right? Don't do that either. We try to avoid the swimmers. They got their heads down and they get really aggressive if you hit them. So, yeah, we're not going to hit those guys today. But I'd like to welcome you guys to La Jolla Ecological Marine Reserve. So, this is just like a national park, very protected. It's called an MPA or Marine Protected Area. So, we're sitting over one of 4 micro ecosystems that we have. This is called our sandy flat bottom. Any guesses why we call it the sandy flat bottom? Sandy flat at the bottom. Yeah, perfect. So here we have our bottom feeders such as leopard sharks. We have stingrays, we have bat rays. Anything that eats small crustaceans in sand. I know I dropped the last bomb just a second ago, shark, but these leopard sharks are completely harmless. And our second ecosystem is straight that way. It's called rocky reef. It's rocky, it's reefy, and that's where most of our schools and beaches are now. Okay. Way down on that far side to the south. Is called our cave system. So that's our main attraction today. We'll be spending the most time on the tour over there. Our first one is a kelp forest about 3/4 miles out. But Maddie's going to tell us a little bit about some geology rocks. Yeah, it's not funny. I hate it.
Guys. Okay.
That's the worst joke I have.
Yeah.
But yeah, take it away.
Alright, so if you go ahead and look at that pink house with the white fence underneath it, that is actually the Rose Canyon fault line. So that is sort of, you may be thinking, oh my gosh, earthquakes, super scary. That one, it doesn't give us like the big earthquakes that we think of when we think of like a San Andreas fault line. Instead, we get a bunch of tiny micro tremors that happen, multiple times a week. And what that means is that all of the ocean life, like the decaying plant and animal matter that's settling to the bottom of the ocean, is actually being shaken up. And that's what makes our reef so vibrant and so makes it grow so easily. And then another thing about that fault line, what that means is that when we're looking at it, the right side is actually going up on top of the left side. So there's two levels of crust, are kind of ones going underneath the other ones. What that means is that those caves that we see, they're increasing out of the water about 1 millimeter every 2 years. While the houses on the other side are actually shifting closer and closer to the water. Now I'm not sure if you all can see, but there's kind of a white waxy house right behind me with these big glass windows, and there's a big slab of concrete right in front of it. Can everyone see that? Alright, do we have any guesses as to what that slab of concrete used to be? Any guesses? House? Close. It was actually a guest house. So they decided, I'm not to be on that cliff anymore. We had a ton of rain, super stormy weather, and it actually slid down into the ocean. And this little house didn't even realize what was happening until they went off on my door the next morning, and they were posted with a notice for mass littering, which is $25,000 per day that the house was in water. Now, if you look at those cliffs over there, there's no access to that. So they had to use helicopters, they had to use kayaks, everything to get that house underwater. It ended up taking them 4 days. To jump up and have a lot more money.
Okay, with that being said, we're going to paddle all the way right up to the cliff side. Hopefully it's pretty clear. We got really close. As we do get closer to that cliff side though, try to stay on my open ocean side. I want to be a little bit closer to those rocks to you guys, okay? Okay, let's get this last couple paddles out of the way. Most famous one being the blue sun, that was it. Really popular in general judges about the early 2000s when they made cliff jumping illegal in San Diego because of this jump right here. But if you guys look up on your phone, Horace Pearl Swan Dive, there one of the images, a picture from 1898 comes up and that great swan dive.
crazy. Yeah, that's huge.
One of you guys to keep her happy, okay? Know any differences between a sea lion and a seal? They're super duper similar. All right, well I can tell you guys a couple differences. So these guys are all sea lions. They have little outward facing ears. Seals have little holes that close up. These guys have ear flaps. Another difference is the way that they move. So these guys are excellent climbers. They have really long front flippers, really strong pectoral muscles, and they can rotate their hips side to side. We're going to move a little bit off of the cliff right here. There we go. But yeah, so these guys crawl, they climb really well. Seals like flat ground because they can only do the blubber worm. They can't twist their hips, so they have to just hop along on their stomach, right? Also, little fun fact about these sea lions, they're super duper smart. They could learn about 1,000 more commands than a German Shepherd. And they are trained by the military to like plant bombs on submarines. They're really smart, very trainable. Yeah, these guys are really cool. And then I mentioned to a couple of you guys, but the blackbirds that you see everywhere, those guys are cormorants. So they're basically penguins that can fly a little bit. They're not the best flyers, but they're really, really good swimmers. They could dive down about 90 feet into the water. But yeah, they're not the greatest at flying. 90 feet, yeah. It's only about like deep as 30 feet here, so they don't get too deep here. But yeah, they're able to get down that far, which is pretty slick. Yeah, so these are ground pelicans up there. They average about 6 foot wingspan. Really, really big birds. They can get up to about a 7.5-foot wingspan. So if you picture Shaquille O'Neal laying down, that's about how big they get. Pretty amazing stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to point out some of the wildlife while we wait for the caves to clear out. But yeah, they get a little angry. I don't know what he said, but it didn't sound very nice. Yeah. But yeah, also, if you guys wanted to get up close to a sea lion, you can do so in the water. They don't mind, but they are territorial. So if you get up onto their rock, they will get you off of that rock. Okay? But yeah, with that being said, we're gonna follow Maddie. It's a little bit shallow right here, so we're gonna kind of round that rock in the water, and then we're gonna hang out in front of the cave right here that's called the clam shell, and then we'll eventually start going inside. Yeah, start following Maddie, guys.
You guys okay?
So we, as kayaks, we do kayak and snorkel, so you kayak over here, anchor up, and then hop in. Or there's a point of beach over there. But a couple things. We're gonna throw our helmets on for this part. Me and Maddie are gonna be hopping into the water. We're gonna stash our kayaks right over there. And then we're gonna take you guys into this left side right here. So it's a little bit of a narrow entrance, but it opens up super nicely inside. So we're gonna spend a lot of time in there today. Do you like taking one or two and two? Okay, so we are gonna be going in 2 kayaks at a time. So I'm gonna take 2, she's gonna take 2. So if you guys would like to partner up with somebody else, just get nice and close to them. If you're not inside of the cave, do your best to stay kind of like in this area right here. The current's gonna try to take you straight that way, but we wanna just be able to call you guys over. You guys shoot right on over, so try to stay like right in this area. Also, if you guys feel uncomfortable at any point and you feel like you're getting too close to a wall, all you gotta do is push off with that paddle, okay? We don't want you using your hands because some of those walls get a little bit sharp, alright? But it is decently calm in there today, so it shouldn't be like any sort of trouble. But yeah, before we hop in, actually we're in a pretty good spot right here. I'm gonna throw my wetsuit up and then we'll call you guys over 2 by 2.
I'm doing it.
But yeah, that's like 30 seconds up there already. Try it out, try it out. Oh yeah, there we go. The further back in the kayak you stand, the easier it is. Oh, I should have. Look, get your hat, get your hat. Get your hat, it's sinking. Oh, the thing's gone. Oh, did it stay? Yes, there you go. Nice. So with those kayaks, I stand behind the customers because the further up you are, it's a little deeper. But yeah, I feel like you have a little more leeway there. Yeah, the single Malibu is harder. I have a double kayak, so it's a little more stable. right, who else wants to try it? Everyone's like, heck no. Yeah, try it out. Why not? There you go. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Does that feel easier or harder to you? Yeah, but once you're up, it's like you can kind of like stand on the side like that and get more balance. It's got to be really good, okay? I promise the crispy one. Good job, though.
Nice.
Woo! There we go. All right, and who deserves the high five? Good job making it, you guys. How's everybody feeling? Little arm workout. You could use the Jeff's Beach Burger after this. You burned a lot of calories, so that's good. But yeah, we just paddled 3 miles. Pat yourselves on the back. That's a really long way. For this part, so this is called kayak surfing, like I mentioned earlier. Before I get into that, I want to thank you guys for cruising along with us today. If you guys want to show some appreciation, that is Maddie. My name is Jonas. You can leave a Yelp review, Google review. If you guys did not have a good time, my name is Bob. That's Sally, okay? Just remember that. We work for Everyday California if you guys did not have a good time. Just kidding, you guys. We also do accept tips, so if you wanted to do that, I love full bars, but anything is fine. And then, so for this part, we're going to throw our helmets on really quick, okay? Last time we'll use those. And then we're going to be aiming straight for the short here. So if you want to go as straight as possible, to do that, you want to try to pick up a little bit of speed. So try to go a little bit quicker. You want to lean back when a wave comes up behind you. There's not many waves, but a wave can get the nose under. You want to get most of the way into the back of the kayak. Don't stop paddling until you hit the shore. Usually if people pull in, it's in about knee-deep water, okay? So just go until you hit shore, and then if you turn sideways, you're going to want to lean into the wave, not away from it. So you want to, if your kayak goes left, lean left. If it goes right, lean right. Pretty simple, okay? And then if you want to just hang out by the shore, we'll grab you guys one last time before we head up. But I'm going to send you guys in one kayak at a time. So if you want to start heading for the Green and Blue kayak,